everyone, it's Shania Froze here, and welcome back to the channel. Let's start with a surprising fact. Some of the latest benchmarks show that the new M4 chip delivers up to a 30% boost in multi-core performance compared to the M3 generation. Now that's impressive, but as with any upgrade, there are a few nuances to consider. Today, we're diving deep into Apple's newest lineup, the base M4, the M4 Pro, and the M4 Max MacBook Pros. Whether you're editing fast-paced reels or putting together detailed tech reviews, these machines are designed to transform your workflow, if they live up to the hype in real-world usage. And as always, check out the Amazon affiliate links in the description below to support the channel. Let's get into it. Apple has long been a leader in portable performance, and the new M4 generation is no exception. If you followed the evolution through the M3, you know that each step forward brings its own set of improvements. With the M4 chip, we see not just faster processing, but a more refined experience overall. Upgraded RAM, better thermal management, improved connectivity, and a brilliant mini LED display with an optional nano texture finish all aim to enhance our creative workflows. But while these upgrades are exciting, it's important to note that not every change is revolutionary. Some are incremental, and a few areas still leave room for improvement. Before we get into the details of each model, let's discuss what sets this generation apart. One of the most notable improvements is the boost in RAM across the lineup. The base M4 now comes with 16 GB of RAM instead of 8 GB, which is great for smoother multitasking. Apple has also introduced an optional nano texture display coating for an extra $150. This matte finish is designed to eliminate glare, though it might not be for everyone if you prefer the punchy contrast of a glossy screen. Additionally, the base model now features a third Thunderbolt port, allowing up to 3 displays at once, ideal for those of us who need to keep several windows open during editing. And while the upgraded webcam, with its wider field of view, is a welcome improvement for video demos and live reviews, it sometimes struggles in low light conditions. Let's start with the entry-level model, the base M4 MacBook Pro. Historically, the entry-level Pro felt like a compromise. Part MacBook Air performance in a Pro body, the new base M4, powered by a 10-core CPU and 10-core GPU, is a significant step up in raw power. In my tests, it handled editing reels and tech review footage much faster than earlier models. Its 14.2-inch mini LED display, particularly when upgraded to the nano texture finish, delivers crisp visuals that really bring content to life. However, while the performance boost is noticeable, some heavy users may still find the base model a bit underpowered for very intensive workflows. Its battery life impresses by easily exceeding 12 hours, but if you're pushing the limits constantly, you might need to plug in more often. At a starting price of $1,599, the base M4 offers great value if you're aware of its limitations under very demanding conditions. Now let's take a look at the M4 Pro, which is built for those who really push their machines to the limit. In our review configuration, the M4 Pro features a 14-core CPU, a 20-core GPU, and 48 GB of RAM. This setup is ideal for editing 4K footage and handling heavy multitasking. I found that the M4 Pro excelled in scenarios where I was juggling multiple editing applications and live streaming tech review sessions simultaneously. Its faster Thunderbolt 5 ports also add significant flexibility when connecting multiple peripherals. That said, while the M4 Pro offers an impressive performance boost, it's not without its drawbacks. For example, during some prolonged tasks, I noticed occasional thermal throttling. Under sustained heavy loads, the performance gains sometimes fell short of expectations. The larger 16.2-inch mini LED display provides a great workspace, but it also adds to the overall heft and price, so it's really aimed at professionals who need that extra punch. For those whose workflows demand nothing less than the absolute best, the M4 Max is Apple's flagship offering. With 16 CPU cores, 40 GPU cores, and up to 128 GB of RAM, the M4 Max is engineered to drastically reduce render times and tackle complex tasks head-on. When I tested it while working on layered tech review videos and fast-paced reel compilations, the M4 Max delivered noticeable speed improvements and handled 4K footage with ease. Its enhanced memory bandwidth, which can reach up to 546 gigabytes per second, is particularly beneficial for GPU-intensive tasks. However, even this powerhouse isn't without its quirks. In some benchmark tests, there were slight performance inconsistencies during sustained workloads, which suggests that even the M4 Max might need a bit more refinement in thermal management under extreme conditions. And yes, its premium price tag means it's a serious investment. Only consider the M4 Max if your work genuinely requires that level of performance. Let's break down what these performance improvements mean for real-world use. Benchmark tests indicate that the base M4 delivers between a 14 and 21% increase in single-core performance compared to the M3, and multi-core tasks see a 20 to 30% boost. The M4 Pro can push multi-core gains as high as 50 to 60%, while the M4 Max leverages extra GPU cores to deliver up to a 30% boost in GPU-dependent tasks. For editing reels and crafting tech review videos, these numbers translate into smoother transitions, faster render times, and an overall boost in productivity. However, while the improvements are substantial, they are not without caveats. Some tasks may still lag under very heavy sustained workloads, and thermal issues can arise if you're really pushing the machine. The right MacBook Pro depends largely on your specific needs and budget. If your work primarily involves editing reels, writing tech reviews, and handling general multimedia tasks, the base M4 is a superb option. It provides an excellent balance of performance and portability at an attractive price point, as long as you don't expect it to handle extremely heavy workloads without a hitch. If you frequently work with 4K footage, manage multiple projects at once, and require extensive connectivity, the M4 Pro's extra power and versatility might be worth the investment. And if your creative process revolves around highly intensive projects that demand the fastest render times and the best graphics performance, then the M4 Max is your ultimate choice, provided you're prepared for its higher price and occasional thermal challenges. Each model is tailored for a different level of creative intensity, so your decision should match the demands of your workflow. Beyond raw performance, Apple has refined every aspect of these MacBook Pros to enhance the overall user experience. The design remains true to the classic MacBook Pro aesthetics, but there are subtle yet meaningful improvements. The addition of an extra Thunderbolt port on the base M4 enhances connectivity, which is especially useful when you're monitoring multiple editing timelines or streaming live tech reviews. The optional nano texture display is a smart upgrade for eliminating glare in bright environments, though it might not be everyone's cup of tea if you prefer a glossy finish. And while faster Thunderbolt 5 ports and increased memory bandwidth help future-proof machines, it's worth noting that none of these changes completely erase the limitations of working on a portable device compared to a full desktop setup. That brings us to the end of our in-depth review of the new M4 MacBook Pro series. I hope this breakdown has given you a balanced view of what Apple's latest machines have to offer, from the impressive performance gains and innovative design tweaks to some areas where there's still room for improvement. Whether you're considering the base M4 for its great value, the M4 Pro for an extra boost in power and connectivity, or the M4 Max for the ultimate creative performance, there's a model here tailored to your needs. Let me know in the comments which model you're leaning toward and how you plan to use it in your editing and tech review workflows. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a review. And don't forget to check the description for the Amazon affiliate links to snag your new MacBook Pro today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.